imagine that it is already the 28th of September. Although it definitely feels like the first day of fall. I don't even know if I could have imagined being that guy that keeps pens in his top pocket of his shirt. I need a pocket protector. So good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for Tuesday, September 28th. Jeannie is on her way and should be here shortly, so I'll have to figure out what to talk about between now and then. But yeah, where did September go, Betty? Although, man, it has felt good having cooler temperatures and lesser smoke and all of that. Good morning from Lemoore, California, or to Lemoore, California, Florence. Updates on the week. We remain about 2 weeks out on service, and as a reminder, the next couple of weeks will be a little different. I do expect for us to remain 2+ weeks out, at least for the short foreseeable future, in that we start seeing a lot of you pre-holiday stuff. B, I'm only going to mention it briefly, but we do have the planned price increases starting this upcoming weekend. In service, like everywhere else, we're kind of facing pricing pressure everywhere. So we are going to have a small price increase on service. C, we are short-handed for much of next week. Actually, for all of next week. So I do expect our service to keep up, but at the same time, it is one of those things where Jeannie's going to be pretty dependent upon the boys. I'll be pretty dependent upon the boys next week. And that is going to impact our ability to get stuff out of service next week. I will take a moment to say, I can't believe how much I appreciate, that doesn't make any sense. I totally appreciate the hard work going on in the back office from the boys. You guys have also seen a lot of effort from Jeannie. So Jeannie would punch me or pinch me if she was here with me mentioning this, but that woman's been working all the time to get those videos done. And there's actually a bunch of stuff going up. I don't know when we're going to get a chance to work on it, but my guess is I'll probably be doing like some live stream stuff with her to edit videos with her next week while she's on vacation. So as a reminder, I'm here through Friday. I leave Friday afternoon to take kind of the first half of fall break with our kids. She leaves Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, unbelievably blessed, Betty, to have the staff that we have, and to have kind of one another. It's been a while since I've joked about it, but Gina and I leave the store most days still pretty excited to go home with one another. So very fortunate for what we have and what we've built. I will say, we've been super busy. Anybody who's been in the store kind of recognizes that. And with the small staff that we've had, it's been pretty, we've had some kind of stressful days. So, we're doing a dinner this week with everybody. But next week we are shorthanded. Both Lori and Michelle are out. Michelle's actually out today. She thankfully got her booster shot over the weekend. but was feeling kind of rough today. So she's going to take another day, and hopefully she'll be back in the store tomorrow. But I think the week that we return, and we haven't figured out exactly how we're going to do it, but the week when we return, I may give the guys kind of a mental health day, give them a day to enjoy either a day off, or at one point I said maybe we need a mental health day. We'll shut the store down or do something where Jeannie takes the ladies to a spa, and I think the guys wanted to go shooting. go get some energy out away from the store. So we may be doing something like that the second full week of October. But basically, I'm out Saturday through Wednesday. Jeannie's out Wednesday through Monday. I'm actually taking my son and a friend mountain biking in southern Utah for a couple of days, and then rock climbing in Red Rocks in Las Vegas for a couple of days before taking them to the airport. Seems so crazy to me, and my son's friend does this all the time, but I'm going to be dropping 16-year-old boys at the airport, with one boy flying to Boston and one boy flying to LA to start the second half of their fall break trips. Jeannie's going to Southern California to college tour, and if you ask Jeannie what she's doing, she's there to go glasses shopping and eat Korean food. Good morning, Jeannie.
Good morning.
So, are we doing live streams next week? Because we are not doing daily deals next week.
We're taking a week off from live streams.
We are. Should I
What
do
do you
like a
think of
live
that?
stream on Wednesday and maybe like a live stream on Friday to remind these people that we exist?
Yeah, because then what if they forget? What if you forget all
We're
about
always like, what if you guys forget about
Don't
us?
forget us! Don't!
You know what's crazy is, so we sold a machine on Friday
And
that I shipped. It was a shippable e-commerce machine. And the whole time I talked to the woman, I thought I knew her because she shares a name with one of our relatively frequent customers. And then she gives me this address, and I'm like, what are you doing in Idaho? And she's like, I don't know you.
I didn't know that.
And then on Saturday, I spent like 25 minutes on the phone with somebody in a similar circumstance. And then at the end, I was like, she made a comment about being in Washington. And I was like, what are you doing in Washington? And she's like, oh, I live in Washington.
Did we just know them from the
And
from the live
I'm
feed?
like, oh, like, are you one of our older customers that moved? And she was like, no, I just know you from your live streams. I watch you on YouTube.
You know what I hate? I can't even remember what I was gonna say. How is it possible that I can have a thought in my head and then the next second it's gone? Is that an issue?
See my mama bites.
I have I've been doing all these videos and I had that crusty like scab on the side of my finger.
She had her gangrene finger.
The one that Patrick is like, they're gonna have to cut that off. And then my brother said it will heal from the inside out. And then so
that's been her mantra.
I've been saying every day. I'm like,
every day she's like, it's healing from the inside out.
Yeah, and then it fell off yesterday, so now it won't be as scary in my videos. I was thinking they must think it's so disgusting. And so let's talk about a couple of things. I usually have a little time to get situated, but
These are not yours, so put them somewhere.
okay.
Don't.
Do you see the way he
here.
like treats me like a child?
If I don't, she loses everything.
Actually, part of the reason I'm late is because I could not find that car key. I was looking everywhere. Where did I end up finding it? I can't remember.
It was on the kitchen table, I thought.
I could not. It was there, and that's where I should have looked first, but I couldn't find it. I finally have a car. I've not had a car since my kids started to drive because they take the car. And so then, for instance, on Friday, I had a hair appointment. And guess what? I didn't have a ride. Don Aragon,
To the rescue.
one of our wonderful customers and a friend, took me to go get my hair colored. And when I go and get my hair colored, don't I look good, ladies? 10 years younger. When I get my hair colored, I call it a bag and go. I just want them to color it, stick it in a bag, and then I want to go because I have stuff to do. I don't have time to sit there and have them wash it and style it. So I'm bag and go.
You know, I remember walking.
I was standing out on California Street with a bag on my head, and it was starting to slip, and then the dye was getting all over my skin, and I was waiting for Patrick standing there like, I mean, I don't know what I look like because I didn't have a car. I had no car.
She's like, I'm going to go stand outside. And I was like, why don't you just sit down and stay where you are? Like, why would you walk around in the heat and the sun and sweat with dye on your head?
It was horrible. So my father-in-law, well, Patrick's mom and Tom, they're both back east. So I asked if I could borrow his car, and now I'm borrowing his car. And I'm so thankful
Our supply
to have
chain
a car.
challenges are not just. Well, and then my mom, like, I didn't realize my parents are coming back in 3 weeks.
Ooh.
I'm like, whoa.
Then I won't have a car again. I'm gonna be calling you, ladies. Excuse me, can you please pick me up?
Well, and then she doesn't like driving the truck.
I hate driving the truck. It's so big, and when I go to turn into like a parking spot, I'm like, too small, and then I drive all the way out where there's like no cars.
That's where I always park anyways, and then Jeannie's like, you just are trying to make me walk.
Yeah, because I do like parking close, and I always feel like it's like a little present when there's like a close spot. That's what I prefer.
Okay, so that's an official decision. No live streams, no daily deal next week. And quite frankly, like, we need the break. We love you guys. We love the support, but
It'll be a
folks have been
vacation.
a little frazzled.
Yeah,
I would say I think I should download all the videos that you're doing right now, and that way we can post updates and videos and stuff like that next week because I can edit them with you on like Duo or something.
Okay, so I was stitching all weekend, and then I go, how come I don't have more to show for it? But I was stitching and filming all weekend. The deal of the day today is the October blank. I don't have the velveteen, so I might have to substitute it with a different fabric.
What did you use?
I had a little bit. I have a little bit of velveteen, but this is the blank of the month, and it's the home sweet. It's Welcome Home Pumpkin Tea Towel, and you've got your velveteen here, and it's got some glitter and some fabric, and it is cute. And I'm late because I was filming it this morning. But I'm waiting on this velveteen. That's like, I have enough to do. I think I did actually have one more roll left. They were sold out at Kimberbell, and they're sold out at everyone else is sold out too.
You had we've not done a tour of the store, which we've promised.
Because it's so messy and I'm embarrassed.
So, which we've promised for our Technique Tuesday.
I didn't promise it. This guy promised it.
So, but the reality is we've also been trying to stock up because of what we keep hearing about the supply chain. So the store has been like loaded with boxes. But you did a Technique Tuesday with the tiling scene that we'll post.
Oh yeah, that's ready to go. I did a how to put a tiling scene together. So, and it's the Happy Snowman one, and in the video I have half of it done, and then I show you how to put the rest of it together, how to sew it together, how to press out your pieces, how I do it. And part of my process is seam ripping too.
So
just know that. It's not perfect. I seam rip, do it again.
So the other thing that I would mention today, and it's funny because last week I talked about the used machines that we had.
What do we have?
Well, the Dream Machine's
Gone.
gone. The Triumph is gone.
They come in and they come out.
They come in and they come out. But something that happened.
Oh, the Kimber. Oh, if this isn't up yet, I just sent it to Christine. So just look for it sometime today.
Did you text
I only have 25 of them. No, I always email it to her. So it'll be up today because I just sent it to her this morning. The towel is so cute. You know what? Orange glitter would be good, but there's already glitter on the top and on the face, and I feel like it would almost be too much glitter. Glitter on glitter.
You know, if
the
Michelle was
velveteen
here,
is the
Michelle would be
cutest.
like, there's no such thing as too much glitter.
Yes, it's so cute. It is so cute.
Who was telling us that they became a mom and all of a sudden, like, becoming a mom, it turns on your glitter gene? Who was telling us that?
If you have a little girl that's into glitter, my daughter is not into glitter. I guess she was as a little girl.
No, somebody was telling us, they were like, I became a mom and all of a sudden I started wearing bedazzled jeans. Who was that? It was like a conversation right at the front of the store.
I would think your bedazzled days would be pre-mom. Don't you think, ladies? Bedazzle, I don't know.
Remember the bedazzler?
How many of you had a bedazzler? Come on. Fess up. Anyone have a bedazzler?
So, that said, yeah, I've never even gotten that back yet, Ann. It hasn't even arrived at the store. But we'll figure it out.
We'll work on
figure
that.
it out.
I'm adding you to my task manager, Ann. And from Canada.
That said, I went to deliver 3 cabinets yesterday, and that hickory cabinet. Oh my God. So, I'm going to post some pictures to Facebook. I delivered
This is from Unique.
a unique sewing cabinet that was made in hickory, and all the cabinets are beautiful, but this cabinet, like, and it was funny because when the owner of Unique dropped the cabinet off, he told me, he's like, we did the entire top from one sheet. We did the entire sides from one sheet. He's like, it's absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, you don't get that kind of detail.
You just
with
don't
other...
with like veneered cabinets and stuff like that. And I'm going to post pictures and detail pictures.
I mean, yeah, I wonder if they can see that.
Hang on, turn it sideways.
Oh, so do you see that?
I'm going to post these pictures.
We'll put it on Facebook. Do you see how the top matches
we'll
from
show them the sides,
one
too.
section to the other?
Oh,
yeah, this was character hickory.
Go to the next one.
Oh, wait, am I supposed to turn it?
No, you're fine. And then...
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's absolutely
It's like, it was
beautiful.
the attention to detail and the work done in the cabinet is absolutely amazing. Lorraine, you win.
Yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love this because, and I have a koala. I love my koala. I love it. There's things about this cabinet that for me,
I keep telling her she should take the gray one
might be a better fit just because I love that the cabinet, the machine sits where it's going to sit all the time. Like, it's not like it sits up, I have to lower it down, it sits up. It's always where it needs to be.
It's always at sewing height, which means you're not 3.5 or with the Solaris 4 inches too high. God, Roxanne, have you seen that thing? It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So, you are actually at sewing height, and the cabinet made for the Luminaire and the Solaris is at sewing height for the Luminaire and the Solaris. Even in embroidery. So it is absolutely gorgeous.
I love the drawers.
Yeah, Gail Cram says you need the gray one.
I know.
Well, so I bring this up because I went to deliver a cabinet, and this is my fault. But, well, it's partially my fault. But the they were running late. They were squeezing us into a delivery that was happening in California. And at the last minute, they sent me my unique, because it's custom. Yeah, Lorraine, like I said, you win. It's gorgeous. And the cabinet that I went to deliver first yesterday, I signed off on the delivery manifest without realizing it was the wrong cabinet. And so they're remaking and sending me the correct cabinet, and they're making it right.
So
But
it was an AccuQuilt
it's
cabinet,
an
right?
AccuQuilt cabinet. Now that said, I got this cabinet. Go look at it. You haven't seen it yet, but it's sitting over there. And in the box is a second AccuQuilt piece to make the AccuQuilt piece work. But there are adjustable shelves there. And I looked at it and was like, this is a gorgeous cutting table and storage unit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take pictures of that and post that, because I got a cabinet, not that we didn't want, but that I don't necessarily have room for.
I love it.
So if I have any AccuQuilt users,
For me, what it looked like to me,
I
is
thought you'd
more
use it
of-
for storage or cutting in your.
I like it as a cutting table.
Well, and you have all
It
like
looks
it's
super
adjustable.
versatile,
It's
and then the
adjustable
shelves are
shelves where you
all-
could store fabric. I was looking at it going. That's why yesterday I took it home thinking that Jeannie might want it.
You know what? Yeah, it is really nice. Where would I put it?
So,
We'll take pictures of it.
I'm gonna take pictures of that and post pictures of that as well. Let's see, beautiful. And I am thinking I need a cabinet that will fit my Altair. I do have an Altair cabinet.
Let's answer some of these questions really quickly.
So anyways, I'm gonna take pictures and post pictures of that, because I'm gonna move this cabinet unless you're telling me that you want it here in the store.
What would be fantastic with that cabinet is, number one, using it for scan and cut would be great. Using it for AccuQuilt would be great. Using it as a cutting table would be great.
Because it's at cutting
It's,
table height.
Yeah, it looks really versatile. So we'll take some pictures of it.
And post
the one
measurements.
that Patrick was supposed to get is smaller. So if you have an AccuQuilt and you want to get a table
Well,
for
and it's
it,
roughly that wide, but it has a leaf that folds down. So it's got all the storage in the left half, and then the right half is a leaf that folds
maybe
up.
you could post. We could post some.
And
links
then
to
it
unique.
comes with an actual tray to hold and it stores the dies and sheets correctly for AccuQuilt, which is funny because I don't know this stuff. We're not an AccuQuilt dealer, but when he was delivering it to me, he was telling me, he's like, there are only a couple companies that make cabinets for AccuQuilt, but they don't make them right. You have to store your dies. I can't remember if you store your dies upright or flat. I think the dies are stored upright, but the sheets are stored flat. And he's like, everybody else makes the cabinets wrong. So they're gorgeous cabinets. The one that we have is natural oak with a melamine top, which is typical to their cutting cabinets. It is, meaning it's a melamine veneer on solid oak. It's gorgeous. So anyways, I'll post some pictures of that as well.
Let's talk about a couple of things. Number one, we have a dime event that's coming up. It's not until February, but it's going to be their patchmaker event. Patches are super in right now, ladies. We've had a ton of people who are doing them for businesses right now too. But that I will let you know that date. We also have that Kimberbell event, the Valentine's Day event. It's going to be the first or second weekend in January, depending on if we're here. We'll let you know about that. The patch event is going to be February. What else did I want to tell you? I made a list. Can you believe that? I made a list.
So I'm going to go because we already have some folks outside, and that way we can let them in at 10.
We have to do the giveaway. We have a
I'll
giveaway, remember?
I'll record it.
Remember we did the panels, and our giveaway is somebody's going to win this lovely little bear that you can embroider on, and then we had the unicorn set. The little unicorn set, and
Which
you
I
can't
thought
do
I
it right
saw.
now? What did we do
No,
with it?
'cause I don't have my computer set
I'll
up.
find it. So we will do
We
the
will
giveaway.
post that
Why
this
don't we just-
afternoon.
this afternoon. We'll do it live tomorrow. I wanted to thank you. Number one, thank you so much. We have that affiliate link on our website, and it's on our promotion page down at the bottom. You ladies use it all the time, and I totally appreciate it because it gives us a little bit of credit. And I know it creates an extra step for you, and
is that what
this is this is the unicorn one, and that you guys take the time to do that for us. It really means a lot to us. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So I wanted to thank you for that.
Hey, can I say one thing?
Yes, Patrick wants to say one thing.
So, I don't know if Cheryl Palian is watching, but if she is, I finally got your base for the...
Can you hand me that onesie?
I
Cheryl!
finally got the base for your...
We've got your risers.
Your cabinet. I got your risers. So.
Okay. I wanted to tell you about a new class that's coming up. So if you have a multi-needle, we've wanted to put together a little series, and Michelle and I are going to be doing tag team. So we're going to be doing a multi-needle mastery series, because I know some of you are on your 10 needles all the time, and I know some of you are scared of your 10 needles and are scared to even thread it up. So that class is going to be coming up. It was added to the calendar. The first one Michelle is going to do, and she is going to be showing you how to do a onesie without splitting the side seams. So what's something that's great about a multi-needle, isn't this adorable? Something that's great about a multi-needle is it has a little free arm. So you can embroider things that are tubular, like a bag or a onesie or a t-shirt, without having to worry about the back getting stitched down. That is going to be the first class, and that is the sample from it. It is so cute. Look at that. It's just absolutely adorable. And the date on that is, I don't even know. Mastery. I like the series name, isn't it? It's called Multi-Needle Mastery. Michelle came up with that. So that is going to be on October 13th. It's coming up. It's from 10 to noon. It's a 2-hour class. And the day before that, we are doing a series refresher for the multi-needle. Because I know some of you haven't threaded it in a long time. You need a little help just oiling it, just putting your bobbin in, just those basic things. So we are going to be doing one live class of that. And if you aren't going to take the mastery class, but you want to do this class, it's going to be free, and then it's just going to be a recording that you're going to watch on your own. I don't know if the refresh lesson is on the website, but I will check that and make sure, and then you'll be able to sign up for that. So let me go ahead and refresh class on calendar ? So get signed up for that one, ladies. The class is going to include the kit, so you don't have to go get anything. Your onesie will be in there, all the embroidery material, all of that is going to be in there. If you live out of town, you do have to pay a fee to have that shipped to you. If you're here, you're just going to go ahead and pick that up. I literally was, last night, I was like, oh my God, I have so much to do. And I was like writing in the dark. Patrick's like, turn off the light. And so I was writing in the dark. So I wanted to talk to you about that. I wanted to tell you, like Kimberbell, we also have affiliate links for OESD and Scissortail, and those are all the way down at the bottom of the page too. So if you're ever getting anything directly from OESD or directly from Scissortail, and you don't mind taking the extra step, we always appreciate it. You can just click right through that affiliate link, and we get a little credit for that purchase. I can't even read my writing. Oh, Serger class. So tomorrow, we have the 2 classes. We're going to be doing the pillow class. And you're going to, if you want to embroider it, you have to embroider this beforehand. You just need, or you can just do a whole cloth. You can do home decor. Home decor is a little bit tougher because it's a little bit thicker. Easiest thing for you to do is to just do regular fabric for your first time. And 16-inch, we're going to make a 16-inch pillow. You do need to have a 5mm cording for this class, and you do need to have a zipper. And I'd say have a zipper that's 22 to 24 inches. You can refer to the supply list, and you can still get signed up for that class. So if you want to learn how to use your serger to make a pillow including the piping, this class is for you. So get signed up for that. The other class is going to be... Dun, 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 dun. The pillow class is in the morning. The binding class is in the afternoon. I'm going to be showing you how to put binding on with your serger. You need fusible thread. If you do not have fusible thread, I'm looking at my wall of fusible thread and I only have, I have a couple of them left. So you need fusible thread. Other than that, you just need a, the fusible thread and just a regular foot. You can do this on any serger. This one, baby lock. This one, any serger. This is not a class to teach you how to use your serger. You need to be able to thread it. That's it. Just be able to thread it. I can show you the rest. So that's going to be tomorrow. The pillow class is 10:30 to 12:30. The serger class is 1:30 to 3:30. Let's get ready to serge, ladies. And I keep talking to you about adding more serger classes. It's been really busy. So it's on the list. This afternoon we have, well, the class we have this afternoon is totally full. On Thursday, we have a Solaris and Luminaire embroidery class. So if you want to get signed up for that, that is a Zoom class. If you have not taken the embroidery class or you want to take it again, go ahead and get signed up for that. Just call the store. That is not on the calendar. And then on Thursday afternoon, we have our Hometown Halloween Candy Corn Quilt Shop. That's going to be our, I think that's going to be our last session because you can do the rest. All you're going to have to do is put on your binding. I completed my top, and I know some of you other people have completed yours. Have not put the sashing on yet, but in the class, isn't this cute? It is adorable, and it is all quilted because we quilted it in the hoop as we were stitching it. So this class that we're going to have, I'm going to show you how to do your binding strips. So we're going to quilt our binding strips in the hoop. This is my inner binding strip, which I haven't attached yet. But that's going to be that one. And then your homework's going to be to do the outer one on your own. So we're going to do the 4 binding strips. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to do the embellishments. So that is what we have on the agenda for this Thursday. The other thing I was working on, and I wanted to have it totally finished, but last night I was like, oh my God, I have to do the binding strips on this, the inner border. But this is... it's cute. I'm not done with it, but this is that pillow. Home is where the haunt is. Isn't it adorable? With the velveteen. I got to tell you, my favorite one is this one with the pumpkins. I just loved it, and I did that pre-quilting in the hoop. So I did film a video for this. It's going to be a pay-for class, but it's going to be like $10. And things that I'm going to show you in this video that I figured out, I was like, why do I have to piece this and then go back and quilt it? So you can do both of those things all at once. A lot of this I did all in the same hooping. So I did like I worked a lot in the 9.5 by 9.5 inch hoop. You don't have to do that. A lot of these will fit in your 5 by 5. I mean, sorry, your 5 by 7, your 4 by 4. Some of these will fit in the 4 by 4. It is cute. We have other kits, so if you did not, and I'll show this to you later on this week with it all stitched out. I didn't put my embellishments on, so I haven't put on my flowers. But this is going to be a pillow. A lot of piecing in the hoop, which was super fun. Isn't that adorable? If you want the kit, all I'm waiting for is this velveteen. But I'll put that back up. I put it on the website, but I took it down because I was out of kits, and now I have kits again. We cut them, but we don't have the velveteen, so that'll be back up there, and it's adorable. It's really, really cute, really, really fun. If you're not ready to take on a big project like one of the quilts, start out with a pillow. I mean, I did most of that embroidery. If you like stitched all day, you just get it done in a day. I think I did the hat. That was it. Yeah, I had the hat done, and I did everything else yesterday. I just stitched everything yesterday. So it is not a daunting project. Rolo, if you want a kit, email me. I will put it on my list to put that back up on the site. But just know you're not going to get the kit for probably a week or 2 weeks. Kit up on site. Haunt. I will put that back up there so you can purchase that. Okay, questions. Let me answer some questions. What size is the onesie? So if you want to do that mastery class, the onesie is, this one's tiny. The ones we're going to have for the class, I think I'm going to get 9 to 12 months because what I'm learning is that is the size people want the most. That's what we always sell the most of. So 9 to 12 months. This one's a tiny one, 0 to 3 months. It's itty bitty. State again the info in the dime and Kinderbell. So the Kimberbell Valentine's Day event is going to be either the first or second weekend of January. Wanted to get through Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween. We have 3 big holidays in between. So that Kimberbell event won't be until the very beginning of January. The Dime event, which is the Patch Attach event, it's their brand new event. That is going to be happening in February, very beginning of February. There were some other questions here. I wanted to give a shout out to Judy Hayden. She's the only person that responded back that she had a bedazzler. Come on, ladies. She's the only one. And Peace on Earth. Somebody was asking about the Peace on Earth. That set isn't, I think it's not scheduled to be released until October. So if you've ordered Candy Cottage from OESD or Peace on Earth, that is not coming out until October, so you will get it then. I'll let you know as soon as it arrives. And what else did I have in my box of goodies? Is that it? That can't be it. I guess that's it. We have some great deals a day this week. We will do, I know we have a super busy day. Michelle's not here, so we're shorthanded, and I'm going to be teaching one of her classes this afternoon. So I will do my best to get to all of you. I'm still answering emails. There were some that were older that I just got back to you. If you ordered clear blue tiles, those are going to be in probably in 2 more days because there were some people that didn't get it in the first batch. If you still want clear blue tiles, I left it up there at the sale price. Can't wait to get them because we are going to do that table runner project using those clear blue tiles. Let me look at my list one more time. Oh, the the Janine Babbage Boo table topper, and I'll have that sample for you next time. We had to move that out to October, so if the time didn't work for you in September, you get a second chance. We're going to be doing it in October, and that's it. Be creative, make something awesome. We will see you tomorrow. Bye, ladies.